Hello, ladies, gents, and eldritch encounters behind a mystery door. Let's continue that surprise run that continues after you attack the heart. For some reason, the game saves right before you enter the area, so every time that I resume from the very beginning of an act, it will replay that nonsense. We start at a resting site. We will smith like proper blacksmiths of a deck building game. These cars shall be hammered into something proud to be called into this deck, and it will be amazing. Yes, yeah. That's the entire sentence that is coming out of my mouth right now, and there's no way to stop it. It is such an incredible string of stupidity that is coming out of my face as I try to decide which card to put some improvements on. I think I am good with getting some blade dancing. How about die? Is this just damage? Yeah, I don't care about that. 7 poison. Meh. I think either blade dance or blur. See what we have such a dependence on the blur. But blade dance, give me more shifts. I don't know what's coming. I don't know the severity of the monster, the heart that we're going to face. And there's also a shop. I have no money, so unless you have an incredible super sale, there is nothing I can possibly afford, not even a card removal. So I guess I'll see you later. Something I would appreciate in this game is being able to sell your relics. That would be super welcome. Selling stuff that is just not good for your build. I don't know if they would need to balance that in some way, but oh boy. Well, I'm being surrounded by yet another pile of blobs. Slay the Spire continues with the same theme of enemies are blobs and you need to destroy them. So what is the deal here? What is this arrow? Back attack deals 50% more damage as it is attacking you from behind. Surrender, receive 50% more damage if attacked from behind. Use targeting cards or potions to change your orientation. So you definitely want to be attacking this fellow right here. We are looking through here and seeing 0 bullet time, which annoys me greatly. I have pendiv, that's why I can deal 8 damage. So let's see, what is the most damaging? We have actually no damage card. I am noticing right now. We do have blade dance, so it really does not matter, right? Let's use madness to get that free infinite blades. Nice stuff. I suppose we'll start with a neutralize. There you go. I am still orientated forward, and that's exactly what I want. Suppose we can blur and malaise, or maybe crippling cloud. Blade dance is the unupgraded version. Probably just go with a defensive option, since I have no way to stop bad things from happening to my anus. We got only 6 coming, so the blur will be enough. I do want this blade dance to happen. I attack once. I will do the blade dance. There you go. That gives me 1 dex. I will do the blur. And now melee's. Oh man, you have to choose? I guess I'll put it here. And that's fine. That will last for quite a while. The strength has been reduced. I am pleased with this non-bullet time opener that aggressively annoys me, but I will have to endure it. Alright. Well, we are now faced with this horrendous situation where they're both armored and they're both attacking, so we have to suffer 50% more damage, I guess, from this one right here, I suppose. So let's face that one. I do have 18 armor, so just 1 armor up will do it, but I have 0, so that is upsetting. We're going to do a quick slash on this scumbag. I mean, it's not like it matters. They have 30 armor, so I am unlikely to even bypass the armor they have right now. Let's do that. Oh, it shows you. it shows you in real time. I thought you had to calculate it, but no. Once you face them. Okay, so I will rather face this one then. Because 7 times 3 is way higher than 18. I mean, not way higher, but high enough that I don't want to mess with it. So you can do the 18 damage. That's not a big deal. Let's do... None of them are poison, and there's no real way to poison them right now. So let's do the die. Definitely want the noxious fumes. So the last question is, I guess, dagger spray. Noxious fumes. Dagger spray. There you go. And distributing the damage evenly, although, you know, the damage was barely anything because they were armored so strongly. Brand new encounter. I am just adapting to what's happening. We received a whole bunch of... Holy crap, 51 damage coming in. That is slightly upsetting. Slightly upsetting. Start with that madness. Get 0 mana defense. I don't know if I am down for that, but whatever. Get that back flick. Footwork. We will shift here because we absolutely must. 2 times 2 is no big deal, but that 34 needs to be reduced. I don't have that much of a choice. We can increase my dexterity. We'll throw all the shifts over here. And this footwork just ain't gonna happen. Oh yeah, it can happen. Do we want to do more attack and get a little bit less defense? I could just Ghost in a Jar, because this is a lot of damage coming in. But I feel like I should use Ghost in a Jar when I'm about to lose one of my many lives that I have right now. So I think we'll do another Blade Dance, do another 3 shifts, which will give me more dex and gain 9 block, and at least we're going to nullify some of the damage coming in. Some pretty garbage draws so far. Kind of mad the draws that we've had. We continue drawing zero whatchamacallit, bullet times. Annoys me greatly. Keep doing those daggers. There's one more poison. Ah, you're armored. It's completely useless. Completely useless. You absolute buffoon. Dagger throw. Yeah. Face that way. We'll discard Survivor since we don't really need the block. Although Blur will change that tune quite strongly. There you go. We'll do the backflip. There's bullet time, so it gets utterly wasted. Congratulations on your absolutely idiotic move. That backflip was ridiculous. I should have thought about it. I should have thought about that. Slowly. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage coming in. And there's some burns happening. Oh boy. Oh boy, maybe this backflip will save me. Actually, you want to attack first, but there's not enough attacks to get this done. So 6 times 3, and the double will be 9 times 3. That will be a whole freaking 27 damage coming in. I had 26, so I need to attack this way. The quick slash, yeah, the dodge and roll will probably maybe save me, perhaps. This is decent. I will backflip here, because we might get something amazing, but we didn't. So we'll just dagger spray, and we continue to be completely unable to even bypass the armor. But at the very least, we did get a lot of armor going on. So at the very least, we take 0 damage in this round. Not for lack of their trying. This is just so much that they're throwing at my anus. 54. This is stupid. At least we get a blur. That shift needs to go that way. Oh, that we had a pen nib. We could have maybe gotten a kill on that one. That was another mistake. At least we got these 2, so we're not going to suffer an insane amount of damage. Actually, I need to do the math here. 36, 12, 11. It is not enough. Not enough to kill me. But almost. It's close. Wait. Do some numbers. I want these 4. Crippling Cloud will have 2. Actually, Crippling Cloud is like super useful here. 2 weaken. So that needs to happen. That needs to happen, and then we'll do Blur and Survivor. And I should be able to withstand most of the damage coming in. There you go. We'll discard like it matters, and does a little bit of damage anyway. Slow chip damage. Still not enough to block all of it. Actually, yeah, it was enough to block all of it. Thanks to the... Ooh, bullet time. Nice. Not like it matters. And this hand is a garbage for bullet time. Let's see. Oh, the minus strength is going to actually do me in. I mean, bullet time is just utter trash in this particular situation. I'll use it for lack of anything else that I can do. And I have no defense coming on, so I should probably end the turn facing this way. There you go. 2 burns upset me. 10 damage coming in. Not that big a deal. Maybe the poison. I think the poison is gonna save my ass. The poison is totally gonna save my ass. Definitely the blade dance. We got double blur and a backflip here. 1 damage. That's ridiculous. How far will these debuffs go? I think they'll go all the way down to just making me completely unable to do any damage. In fact, I might want to just discard the Shiv with the dagger throw, digging for better attacks. You know what? That is a decent idea. Is it a decent idea? Oh no, man. Let's just use that and use the dagger throw. We do need to face that way at the end, but we also need to be able to deal some damage. So that happens. We will discard this strike. That's fine. Now we have 3 energy. It will be double blur and the blade dance, and the backflip can go F itself. Definitely need to face this way. So there you go. And then double blur will protect me. Not really, not completely. But thanks to the poison is what's going to make this happen, because the debuffs continue to pile up and I just cannot do enough damage against these fools. It is awful. Pennew is at 7. So we'll throw that one. And here comes Bane. Oh, excellent. Excellent timing on that one. We got 3 energy. We got all the energy in the world. We might be able to get the kill, except the debuffs mean that we are not going to be able to get the kill. Thankfully, still not enough to kill me. 8 damage coming in, debuff coming in. That's probably going to give me a -4 right now. No, not really. I need to actually read out the effects, but we actually survived this horrible ordeal despite my complete unfamiliarity with it. Pantograph. At the start of boss combat, sealed. Well, excellently timed. Thank you for this pantograph. And then a poison potion, which will be... Ooh, +1 dagger throw. Kinda need more attacks, but further diluting my deck is... I'm going to skip it. I don't need it. Let's see what this heart is all about. 750 health. It's about to do a debuff on me. Beat of Death. Whenever you play a card, take 1 damage. Well, that spells disaster for my poor person. Invincible can only lose 300 more HP this turn to prevent single turn super duper mega attacks. Give me some. I mean, do you have a zero mana anywhere? Not really. I guess we'll start with something I am certain to use. Just use infinite blades so I can have a little bit of room for backward. Did not get it. Did not get what I wanted, which is bullet time. So I guess we'll use both our blurs, which leaves just 1 attack, which will be Bane. Or maybe add more poison. This is a long... You know what? throw that poison. There you go. 10 poison right off the bat. And here's some more poison for you. That's right, you do get the damage every time you play a card. We'll play both blurs, I think. I mean, I do feel like I should be playing as many attacks as possible to build up the decks right away, since the 2 blurs are not going to be that useful. So I'll do it. There's more Bane. There you go. Pen nib. I actually used the pen nib without even thinking about it. Just an unfortunate starting hand, hoping for better luck. What have you done to me? All the statuses, all shuffle into my thing. All the debuffs, infinite blaze, blah blah blah. Vulnerable, frail, and weakened. And 60 damage coming in. Well, I'm not terribly hopeful for this battle. This battle seems just like death itself. I'll use Madness, Survivor 0. We're going to get damaged here and there. Do that, yes indeed. I can actually use every single one of my cards. I mean, this is 50 damage coming in. It's definitely worth using my Ghost in a Jar. Let's do it. I mean, 37, 47. Yeah, we will die if I don't drink this. So I'll just drink it. Intangible. Just endure. Endure enough turns. Bullet time. 3 times 12. That's 48 damage. No, that's not 48. 36 damage coming in. I do have a way to apply weakness, which will be extremely useful. Also, melees is going to be extremely useful. I'm tempted to just use all my 0. Yeah, how about that? Use this. I'll take one point of damage on each. That's okay. 2 times 8, and now melees. This is a permanent thing, and then also weakness should work to just not get damaged here. Yeah, 0 times 12. Well, this is great. -5 to strength is probably going to save me from the long, super big strings of attacks. So here we go. Oh yeah, get wrecked, Scumlord. Too bad I don't have Thorns, and now he's going to buff. He's probably going to lose that debuff. Void, what is this again? Whenever this card is drawn, lose 1 energy. Wow, what a load of garbage. The Madness. Dagger Throw is now... It's ethereal. You definitely don't want to discard that. Absolutely not. So clearly, we want to backflip. I think it's an important thing to do. We got double Blade Dance and a free Dagger Throw, so we can just discard 1 Shiv, and that's fine. Yeah, let's start with that one. I don't want this. Go away, you stupid burn. Shivs do damage me though, but I have the block, so throw Shivs, right? Because that's 12, and this is also 12, but it does more damage. But I also build up dexterity, so that is makes my decision right there. It does cost 1 point of damage on each, but it did build up another point of dex, so I'm okay with it. Let's see what you got, my friend. He actually buffed his strength. Oh man, holy crap. This is awful. 3 times 12 is still not bad. It's 36, which we drew, I think, enough to resist it, so not going to kill me with this attack. Of course we need to make sure to use that blur. We'll start on the Shiv. Ow. Do we want to start with the Shiv? It does do damage to me. I think I'll much rather blur first, even though it does mean not maximizing my dexterity buildup. There you go. Dazed, wounded, and slimed. Alrighty, noxious fumes and slime. 9. I got 32. 12 times 3 is 36. We will resist this attack, just barely. So I have the 2 extra lives, a Blizzard Tail, ouch, and Fury in a bottle. And here comes 31 damage. Here comes 31 damage, and we did get... I think we have enough to block it, so that's fantastic news. I think we definitely want this crippling cloud. Let's watch, though. We'll start with backflip, so we can get some block to resist the card playing. 3 energy. I absolutely must not forget to use these 3, so we need to use only 1 more energy. That's all we can afford to use. So there goes that. And here comes the quick slash. Wait. I need to just double check. Am I doing it right? He still has 4 weakness, so I think it's okay to skip the crippling cloud. Do that. Ooh, a free dagger claw. The dagger throw. And we'll discard the crippling cloud. There you go. And now, blur. Dodge and roll. Survivor. Oh yeah. Another turn survived, and please now is the time to give me blurs every single turn. If we can draw blur every single turn, I will be able to survive this ordeal. Let's do some shivs. Let's see, the pen nib is at 7. Blade dance, pen nib 8, pen nib 9. Here comes the Bane. Give me some more decks. That would be fantastic. Got 2 energy. We can still shiv. And here comes defend and blur. Continue blurring my shape so that I do not get damaged by this Scumlord. More buffs for him. Man, 4 times 12 is a lot. No draw. This might be one of my first... yeah, this is going to be one of my first loss. Oh, no, 4 times 12 is actually 28. I mean 48. Plus the blur right here. It's going to be enough. But we don't want to use bullet time. Because... Actually, how many? Every time you play 3 skills. Yeah, it will do 2 damage to him. I mean 5 damage. So this is worth it. Here comes... Strike, and the shift, and the Bane, and the blur. I think that's going to do 2 damage. Oh no, wait. It's gonna leave us at 1. Leave us at 1 health. Oh boy. Here comes 33 damage. We definitely need to start with block so that I don't kill myself by using a card. Kind of important. And now, 1 defend. Nothing else, but we do have a neutralize. No, it's not enough. Is there any way to draw cards? There's nothing. We could. No, because the dexterity gained is not enough to counteract the usage of cards. So this is going to be enough damage to destroy one of my 2, maybe even both. I don't know how it works. It might destroy both at the same time. So let's find out. Neutralize. Shiv. I am now wondering, is it worth it to use all these cards? Is it going to deplete my health that much faster? But I am committed. That is 12 damage. That is 8 damage spread out a lot more. We'll do that. Oh, I should have waited. Now the pen nib is not going to work out. I think I want... Oh, already I killed myself. What a moron. Lizard tail. With this. Will I endure it? Is he doing 2 damage now? Yeah. That's what's going on. He's doing 2 damage every time I use a card. That's why my math totally got borked. Oh, I wish I had realized that. I wish I'd realized that earlier. Well, here comes the lizard tail being broken. I decided not to use the shiv. I decided not to use the shiv so that the pen nib will be properly used with this 40 damage right here. This sucks. I think we need to start with this survivor, so we can withstand all the cards that I'm going to play. Discard 1 shiv. No, we'll discard 1 blade dance. Because I don't really want to play every single card, right? Discard one shift. There goes the Bane. There goes another Bane. Actually, is this enough? I don't think so. 11, 9, 7, 5. I think we get enough for one. No, I don't want to cause any single points of damage to myself. So we can play this because that happens, the 5 damage. But then this will put me at 1, and then he's going to self-buff again. Wish I had realized for how long has the beating heart been doing that, because that might have made a massive difference in the lives that I get. 6 times 12. That's ridiculous. That's so silly. The beating heart against the silent is pretty insane. Anyway, I need to start with some block. There is no way around that. Here comes the dodge and roll. And here comes, like, I need to start considering, like, I cannot afford to throw shifts at this thing. Bullet time. Well, that's not something I can do. I can't afford to throw shifts willy-nilly at this thing. How much is 6 times 12 anything? That's like freaking 72. 72. I don't think I have enough block to stop that from destroying me. So, is this it? I'm pretty sure this is it. Just a double blur. Yeah, 43, 35. I think I survived it just barely. Math is hard. Survived it. Got all those wounds. What is this fight? This is absolute insanity. What kind of build do you come up with to kill this? I have no freaking clue. Okay, we'll start with a backflip. We'll carry on with this dagger throw because it's 0 mana. Discard the burn. Crippling Cloud for sure, because it will apply some weakening. Alright, here comes the blur. And I pass another turn. I mean, slowly. We are getting kind of close, but it is very unlikely. Look at all these wounds are going to destroy me. Hey, but it's a self buff going on right now, so we can actually Pen Nib is not going to matter. If there was a turn where he needed to self buff, it's this one, so that I am able to not die. I can shift one more time. It's not going to give me what I needed. This is totally worth it. There you go. Unfortunately, Pen Nib was slightly wasted. I think the misplays didn't matter. We were doomed from the start. 20 times 12. We need some kind of way to stop, like, either it was being able to deal more damage. It was either being able to deal more damage so it wouldn't get so bad so quickly, or being able to defend so much more without using so many cards, I suppose. But as it stands right now, this is the end. This is the last turn that I can do anything. I'll go down fighting though. I will not stop myself from doing all these attacks. Oh well. Gave it a real tough try. I have no idea how to kill this thing. You will just need to build a deck with it in mind. You would have to actually know what it's like. But honestly, as the Silent, what do you even do to not play so many cards? Like, every single build I've seen for the Silent requires you to constantly play cards all the time. So I honestly don't know. I don't know what you can possibly do. I am 100% open to suggestions. Discard 3 cards, gain 2 energy, concentrate 0. I don't know if I like that, but you know, there is always like cursed builds or something like that. Set up, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. It costs 0 until played. That seems pretty cool. And then grand finale can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile. Deal 50 damage to all enemies. That sounds like a fun thing to play around. I like it. Alrighty, well, no more unlocks remaining. We have played the Silent for as much as it will be worth. I mean, that does seem like it's the absolute final boss in the entirety of the game. So it does follow that it should be extremely difficult, but holy crap, no amount of foreknowledge could have prepared me for with the deck that I had. I did do a bunch of misplays, but I don't think it would have been enough to not die. Maybe if we had grabbed better potions or something, knowing that that's coming, being absolutely prepared with all the resources that I could possibly gear towards that fight. I don't know. Anyway, it was a good time. See you guys in the next one. Who knows what it will be until that moment. Don't lose heart against the heart.